What is crack-a-lackin', everybody? JT, the OCG, continuing our Doug Flutie REBORN series. We got the mock draft here. Let's see. I downloaded some kind of draft class. So these are supposed to be real college players. Looks like we'll be drafting 6th. There's teams actually worse than us. And we're drafting a left outside linebacker that's 230 and can pursue 8. So I guess he's pass coverage. Yeah, Brees is too small for a 3. Well, he's a little too small for a 3-4, but I guess they beef up. Not sure we need a wide receiver. We do need corners badly. So I think what you do here is you draft down and try to get, Joey Porter Jr. Just because I know the darn name. Man coverage. I think we run more man. I'm not really sure. We're only here for Flutie. The hell with that. We're not here to get frustrated by Madden's very simplistic franchise mode. We're here to see Doug Flutie become best. Let's see. We face the Bears. So our strategy here was to contain the quarterback scramble, because I saw that Jalen Hurts ran for a whole bunch of yards. Will it help us here? The Bears are 1 point better overall than us. Come on now. Oh, for crying out loud. Now people are paying for this? I want something called Fitzmagic. Who? Listen. Whatever. I can't believe they can't say Doug Flutie. That's a shame. Good luck with that hope. Oh my God, and what a break-off run, and that's going to go. That's going to go. No, thank you. Holy moly, what the heck? Dave Montgomery, the first touch he gets, 51 yards. Justin Fields gets sacked and he fumbles the ball, and we pick it up. So Justin Fields erases David Montgomery's great run. And Dave Montgomery's probably on the sideline going, oh, man, are we kidding? Are we kidding here? So after a 3-and-out, Doug Flutie is back under center. Let's see if we run it for 1 yard twice.
Didn't happen in this case.
No, we do a good pass to Mechie. I knew he and Mechie would.
First and 10, it's Pierce, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3.
Pierce, I don't know, man.
Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Burkhead may start, man, and he's going to lose yards.
Slipped 1 tackle, but no more.
4 rushes, 2 yards. That's pathetic, and we're in another bad position here. And yeah, no one decides to block.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
And Doug Flutie says, not again. We're not punting again.
Out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Out there for Howard, the same type of play that burned us last week.
So coming on now is the field goal.
Now they're going to try to kick a long field goal. Oh boy. No, not even close. Should have punted it. And Flutie loses the ball. Oh, God. Our pass protection stinks. And Justin Fields throws a touchdown. Another sack. My God.
After one, 7-0.
Oh my God, what an ugly, ugly game so far. And now they're going to try another long field goal.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt.
And he misses it again, so good going, Lovie Smith. And here we go, David Montgomery breaks one, breaks another. 91 yards in the first half. And Montgomery's in for a touchdown. And we're losing to the Bears 14-0. This is pathetic. Oh, and Fields fumbles it again. And declined, and we will have the ball in good field position.
So the penalty on the offense, that'll be declined, and the turnover stands. They'll look to throw now on first down.
Doug Flutie sacked again. And what a play by Flutie.
And he's brought down, but not before
Gets
he
Brandon
reaches
Cooks.
the 8-yard line.
Gets the first yard. Wow. There we go. We've seen a little flashes of Flutie right there. And Flutie goes down again.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Oh, and now our defense is failing us as we get a roughing the passer call.
Fields throwing again. Touchdown.
And another touchdown.
From 6 yards away.
That was Komet.
Open up a halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far.
So we're getting our brains kicked in, and we can't run the ball.
Coachman for our EA Sports halftime from the left hash.
Oh, hits the goalpost.
Left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this one down. He'll drop to throw it. And this is
Another great pass, and this time he gets out of the way.
and he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Big yardage.
Well, when Flutie has time to pass the ball, he does.
They just do get the playoff as
And there we go. Flutie calls an audible and gets the touchdown.
From 4 yards out.
There we go. Showing some life here.
Into that deficit.
And here we got the rookie strong safety, Petrie. Comes out of the backfield and boom. Gets Montgomery for a loss.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Fields. Touchdown.
And he got another touchdown. Justin Fields looking like Joe Montana against us.
5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Able to get away. Fields hit on the ball.
And Fields fumbles for the 3rd time. And we're going to come back into this game.
20, 10.
There it is.
Bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Fairbairn now to add the extra.
And that wasn't even a fumble. Good going, Madden. He was on the ground when it popped out.
11-point deficit. Escapes the sack, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Multiple defenders get to him.
Great sack there.
6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
6 sacks.
As a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that's just a broken, that's just Madden being broken.
Staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
And nobody's blocking.
A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return.
All right, Flutie has to score on this one.
They'll look to throw again. Now they go screen. It's complete.
And Flutie showing some of that Flutie magic. 3 complete passes in a row. This one to Burkhead.
You can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to
Get that touchdown.
Against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run up the middle with Campbell. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Big Bruiser gets a carry. Plows through the opposition, and so now can they do it? Can Flutie get his first TD of the year or his career?
Again, they run with Campbell. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the
Nope, they're going to keep on giving the rock to the Big Bruiser here. Oh, try to fake it out with Burkhead. And the big man goes in.
Touchdown, Houston. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
There's the first one of his career.
Have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
And he just goes, yeah, I'm in.
The 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Our favorite running play.
Oh, they're going for a 2-point so that they can tie it up with a field goal.
They'll look to throw.
And nope.
Come up 1st and 10.
And that's going to kill it right there. They bring Herbert in to spell Montgomery, who's got like 160 yards. And yeah, I think that's going to do it. And the Bears, so 3rd and 6, are going to try to pass it. What are they doing? But what a great catch. What a great catch. This St. Brown, the brother of Lions wide receiver, Amon Ross St. Brown. Gets a great pass to end the game right there. That's it. So Justin Fields looking like a decent NFL quarterback. And right there, 2 rushes, 1 yard. So we contained Justin Fields from scrambling. So at least we got that. But Montgomery just ran all over us. Hard fought victory. But we could take away the fact that we came back. That's the thing. We came back from a huge deficit in the first half.
Psychologically, that's a big difference early in the season.
It certainly is. It's a big barrier breaker because you get to 0-3, you're not thinking playoffs. At 1-2, you still believe that you're going to be a playoff team.
Yeah, you feel you got some hope on your side. 0-3, things start to look pretty bleak. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle and wind up winning the ball game.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to
So Fields had a hell of a game. Flutie had a hell of a game, but he got sacked way too many times to make a difference here. A lot of 3 and longs. 3 TDs for Justin Fields. No picks for him. Montgomery 151 yards. Pierce is just not handling it. We may have to put the Big Bruiser in there. Tight ends, of course, getting the most. Although Burkhead's got 4. And St. Brown had the, I can't even say his Equanimus. Their parents love to name them, I tell you that. Those are some good names, I'll tell you. And Look at those sacks. So Riley Reef has 4. Turnstile here. That's what I'm going to start calling him. Turnstile had 2. Defensive. Nelson, Kruger, Hill. Again, our young guy. Harris is nowhere to be found. Here he is. He had 8 total tackles, but that's about it. So, that week 1, Petrie was our rookie here. 1 tackle for loss. 4 sacks for Jerry Hughes. Oh, God. What a horrible... Come on, Madden. I don't know how you can't fix that. Forced fumbles. Jerry Hughes, 2 forced fumbles. What a week. He's going to be player of the week. He's got to be. All right, as we advance the week, yep, there we go. Jerry Hughes Jr., 8 tackles, 4 sacks, 2 forced fumbles. Trevor Lawrence, 344 passing yards. He sacked 6 times. Again, yeah, this is just Madden being Madden. Trubisky, holy crap, of the Steelers. Whoa, so the Pickett era isn't going to happen right away. And Van Ginkel, 6 tackled, 2 interceptions.
Actually, a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
Well, we're off to a good start already.
Defensively, speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package.
And we just re-signed him. Oh boy.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Give it to the big guy. Boom. All right, 3rd and 4. This is going to be it. Let's see if Flutie can get something done.
Suddenly doesn't look so bad. Looking to throw. They'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins.
Well, that's different. We got a first down on our first drive. Oh, and Flutie goes down. Khalil Mack with the sack.
That's about all he did, right?
Oh, I forgot the Chargers picked up Odell Beckham. Ooh, and we stopped him on the first drive. Oh my God, 2nd and 7, and boom. What a great sweep that was by Keenan Allen.
Not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 1. Can we stop him? Yes, we will. Well, they're going to go for it on 4th and 1. Now the fullback. Now it looks... No, they're not going to punch it in.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Michelle going to try again.
And Michelle got it.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michelle.
And Michelle goes again. What a great carry by him. Oh, they got the fullback to go in. And we're going to get Herbert. Green. Our main man when it comes to nickel packages. He's our rusher. 3rd and 20. Will they make it? Oh, no. All right. So we stopped them. Oh, the big guy goes through and gets a first down. Again, the big guy. And he breaks 2. And he's in for the score.
His second touchdown on the season. And the Texans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what.
3rd and 10. Can he get? Oh no! And he gets it.
Touchdown Chargers.
Ah, freaking Beckham.
31 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Miami defeats Cincinnati. That's a big win. New Orleans destroys Minnesota, but Minnesota, Kirk Cousins is out. I think Dalvin Cook was out too. Atlanta over Cleveland. Baltimore beating Buffalo. Dallas beating Washington. And what a pass by Flutie. Well, Seattle beating Detroit. Dorsett's the big guy here. Nope, Dallas adding on. 13-7.
You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves.
And Flutie is gonna run. No, he's gonna. What is he doing?
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Illegal forward pass.
He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic.
Should have just ran for
You
it.
don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose it down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go, or throw it to a target and get that pass away.
He'll drop to throw. Being chased out left.
And it doesn't matter because they make it to Burkhead.
As they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological.
Oh, almost an interception, but great pass as he
26-yard line.
throws it in there to Farrell Brown. 3rd and 10 now, just.
Flushed out right.
And he's going to go for it, and he goes out of bounds.
Inside the 15-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking
That's
up
the
first
Flutie.
down on a 13.
That's the Flutie we want.
They'll set up
3rd
to
and
throw.
10. Don't get sacked. There he goes.
And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the
Well,
first
at least you
down.
get the field goal.
Now a timeout
Shorter field goal.
by the defense as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Fairbairn able to put this one through, and that'll make this an 8-point game.
So, field goal good.
So the
And we'll go into the half 21-13, hopefully.
One has someone assigned to how did each play work? Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this
A
game?
nice tackle for loss there.
Plays, as well as the possibility
Number
of showing
52.
something that was shown already in this. Sense him saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side.
Oh, and a drop pass.
Let's go downfield and score. If we do,
Just
we'll be
in and out of his hands, no one around him.
Fair to say.
seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory,
Well, that's pretty cool. He's with the Chargers now, and he just passed a Charger.
And just think, he's not through yet.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle.
And they stop Michelle. Finally.
Near gain on the play there. Nice job defensively.
Petrie, the young rookie strong safety.
They'll try and fight for it here with Campbell. And this will be a Texans first down as he gets it up past the 35.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
100 yards for the big bruiser. So we're finally running the ball. I really thought Lovie Smith was going to do another 3rd and short and try to pass it. Key 3rd and 10 here. Let's see if Flutie can get it done. Now he checks down.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert.
And we're going to get Herbert.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Hughes with another sack on the year.
He'll look to throw.
Great field position, and Flutie's going to take off. Look at Flutie go. What's Pierce doing on the frickin' bench? He's supposed to be in the game. He just carried the ball. Jesus, Madden, come on now.
They'll drop to throw. And he is going to go down.
And Bosa sacks him.
Joey Bosa able to get in there and drop him behind the line.
58 sacks and 4 Pro Bowls is a heck of a start for anyone's career. And that's exactly what Joey Bosa has done in his first 6 seasons in the NFL. He came into this league NFL ready and has only gotten better since.
Looking to throw.
There's Pierce, all right.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That one goes for 8 yards.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes you're trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
To the big bruiser. Another touchdown.
Texans have come back to make it a 2-point game. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time in the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Oh, they're going for a 2-pointer to tie the game.
They'll try and throw for it.
And they got it.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, they run with Michelle.
And Sony Michel takes off. It's all but written.
Now back to throw.
And Flutie with his trademark jump. He jumps and throws it to Dorsett. Oh, and that was just disaster.
Khalil Mack picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Came right on it.
They'll look to throw.
And what a great catch.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
Brandon Cooks getting his feet in bounds. And then we get a freaking penalty. So all we can get is a field goal out of this.
Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that'll bring him back within 4.
3rd and 13 after that huge loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look.
And yes, incomplete. So we got a shot.
Downfield and make some throws.
And what a pass by Flutie. Jordan bucks off a freaking tackle. And they're down close to the goal line. My God, Jordan. Tight end of the future right there.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
And Flutie's trying to will himself into the end zone.
Gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll set up a throw.
And Flutie.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of
I thought he was going to dive in.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And that flag accepted. How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw here. A bullet throw.
And Flutie overthrows.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that'll bring him back within a point.
So only get 3 out of that one. Down by 1.
Careful with it, and again, get those first downs.
And we get him again.
And he's going to go down.
Hughes with his 2nd sack, and it's 3rd and 17.
Jerry Hughes able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Momentum is changing.
In this game, so add that to the 4 from last week. I think that's 6.
Good math. Excellent math. And look, he's going to get all the attention he deserves it. He got home and got the quarterback on the ground. But that's a concentrated team effort because you have a lot of guys who occupy blockers to allow him access to rush the passer.
3rd and long, it's Herbert.
Yeah, definitely.
He's got the tight end.
Booker, we put Booker the 4th in as a starter last week, and that has basically opened it up so Hughes can get in, get those sacks. Booker's does a great job in the middle.
Hoping he can break some tackles.
You're supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a
And Flutie to
to
Cooks.
Back to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
Most important down here in the game, 3rd and 8.
Closer here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw.
Got it, but oh, he tripped him up.
And he's going to come up a few yards short.
4th and 4, not in field goal range. And we don't do it. Okay, so this is another big one. 3rd and 3. Oh, he's going to try to pass it. And incomplete.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for L.A. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
So the Texans get another shot at this thing
Down by 1. At time
with 1 timeout to go.
a 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a 1st down. He'll look to throw.
And Flutie's going to
His way past the line of scrimmage.
go. Has 71 rushing yards so far.
Reached the 1-minute mark in this game. He's going to let it fly.
Launches it. Oh, no.
As it's knocked away and incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And it's 3rd down. Back to throw.
Flutie running again.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 1st down now with that clock rolling. He's back to throw.
And he's running again. And he fumbles it. Oh, no.
Chargers. And they have possession.
What a way to lose.
38-yard line.
Oh, man.
Is a missed opportunity. They're in position.
He tried his best, but we fall by 1 point to the Chargers.
I don't think
Davis and all the hard work.
Yeah, we outgained them in every aspect, but
You've been watching the NFL
one fumble.
right here on EA Sports.
We wouldn't have been there without Flutie, though.
From Houston.
So look at the stats. 51% completion of Flutie, 58 for Herbert. So the defenses were on fire this game. Yeah, Eckler 2.7, but Michelle 8.3. Eckler might be losing his job, man. Flutie 99 yards. The Bruiser 111 yards with 2 TDs. Vanette, Brown, Beckham, Dorsett. Dorsett had a key drop though. And Mechie had a key drop. And Tyler Johnson had 2 drops. Oh my God. Someone might be getting cut. Turnstile lets in 2 sacks. Howard let in 1 sack, but I think he got hurt on that play. So I'm going to forgive Howard on that one, but not Turnstile. Defensively, Harris is back up in the double-digit tackles. Ruger Hill, who just told me to go bite myself with a contract demand. Grenard, Booker, there's Booker. And then, of course, Hughes, who's top of the sacks board, I think. And Fairbanks made all his field goals. And Smith had pretty decent punt returns and kick returns. Oh, well. Oh, before we look at the standings, the guy I really wanted, Kilo Ringo, stole the show and several opponent passes. He notched more interceptions in one game than any player in program history. Ooh. That's going to be good. Okay, so let's look at let's look at the awards. Who won the awards this week? Jameis Winston, 356, 4 passing TDs. Wow, very good. Roman Quinn, 4 tackles, 4 sacks. Joe Burrow, 4 touchdowns, 343. And Jones of Atlanta, I don't know his first name. 12 tackles, 2 sacks, an interception, and a forced fumble. My God. The standings as they are. AFC North, it's the Browns, Lions, and Colts, all 3-1. The Bengals 2-2, and they're still the favorite. I'm still going to say that the Bengals are the favorite to win this. The Dolphins are 3-1. Falcons are 3-1. I don't see them hanging on, but the Dolphins are surprisingly a very good team. Titans and Panthers. The Bills 3-1 over this one, the new AFC East. Eagles will hang in there with them, no doubt. Ravens, I don't think they're that good. Their defense isn't as good as Baltimore's defense usually is. And the Steelers are just, they just can't move the ball. Najee Harris, without Najee Harris for 4 weeks, I don't see them making any strides. The Raiders and the Commanders, I don't see the Commanders are good running the football. Gibson's good running. But I don't see them keeping up with the Raiders at all. The Broncos, though, I'm surprised they're 2-2, but we'll see. We'll see if they can make a run. The Cardinals are a disappointment. The Packers 4-0. I think they're the only unbeaten team. And the Chiefs, I knew this was going to be a good one. Packers and Chiefs, the Bears and the Vikings are going to fall hard because of no Kirk Cousins and Cowboys and the Saints, and then the Buccaneers are 0-4. My God. And it's their defense. Well, no, their offense is sputtering too. We're better offensively than the Tom Brady and the Bucs. But yeah, the Cowboys and the Saints. And then the NFC East is the mediocre league still. 2-2, 2-2, 1-3, and 0-4. The Rams and 49ers and the Chargers are going to battle that. The Seahawks rebuilding. And look at the leaders. All right, Stafford, Burrow, Mac Jones still there. Russell Wilson, Goff, Josh Allen, Tom Brady. Throwing too many picks this year, though. Stafford, 10 touchdowns. Rodgers, 10 touchdowns with only 3 interceptions. Burrow, he's the only one keeping that afloat, man. Mac Jones, Daniel Jones still there. Not throwing a lot, though. Completion percentage. Well, no, let's look at the guys with the yards. Completion percentage, 65 for Stafford. A lot of 60% here. Jalen Hurts has 70. And rating, a lot of guys part-time work. Trey Lance, of all people, 104.3, 70% completion rating. Prescott, 68%, 104 rating. Mac Jones, 100.7. Cooper Rush, who is filling in for Prescott, 100.5. Winston with 99.8. A lot of surprises here. Jones with a 97.5. And sacks, oh boy, 22. Goff has been on his back 22 times. Justin Fields, 21. But usually I think it's because he scrambles right into the free. And that's just a Madden thing. Derek Carr, 19. Trevor Lawrence, 18. Yeah, these guys need to fix their offensive line. Rushing, Derrick Henry, of course. Gibson there, 360. He's the one making Washington a contender. Barkley must have had a good game, 315. Taylor, 312. Ingram, 306. Murray, the highest quarterback here, 304. Elliott, 304, and he missed a game. Akers, 300. Pollard, 289. So you have the two freaking Cowboys there. Montgomery, 260. Penny, 256. I think he missed a game too. And then Lamar Jackson and Mariota. And McCaffrey had a good game too. Okay. Oh, and they're who's averaging 5.4, 6.3 touchdowns. Ingram with 5. Javonte Williams with 4, but the poor guy is done for the year. Hurts with 4. Edwards-Helaire with 4. Pollard with 4. Mariota running it in. Jacobs with 4. And Henry with 3. Fumbles. Fields has 8. Lawrence has 5. Lamar Jackson has 5. Mariota has 3. Rodgers 3. Brady 2. Hurts 2. Mahomes. And then Samuel is the only non-quarterback here. Eckler has 1 as a halfback. Bernard has 1. Okay. Oh my God. Well, receptions, all tight ends. Goddard, Henry, Rudolph. Then you got Jefferson, Ross, Diggs. But the yards is John Ross the third. And then Stephon Diggs, Sutton, Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Corey Davis. Touchdowns, Chase, Tyreek Hill, Andy Isabella, 13 catches, 4 of them for touchdowns. Same thing with Amon-Ra St. Brown, only 7 catches so far this year. 3 of them are touchdowns, though. Richie James, same thing, 6. And look at that, the average, 48.5. So they just send him on freaking post routes. Let's not look at the sacks. Let's look at one. Oh my God, Andrew Thomas, 9. Brandon Parker, 9. 7. That's ridiculous. Tackles, Brooks, David, White, Leonard. Okay. Tackle for losses, Brooks, David, Julian Love, Chris Barnes, Van Der Esch, Fuller, Devondre Campbell. Sacks, Khalil Mack with 6. Max Crosby with 6. Trayvon Walker with 6. And there's our guy, Jerry Hughes with 6. Joey Bosa with 5.5. Franklin Myers, 5. Loss for 5. Wow, the Jets, they're 2 ends, man. Justin Houston, 5. Barrett with 5. There's Aaron Donald. He only has 4. Interceptions, Holcomb, a middle linebacker, is leading with 3. Bayard with 2. Jackson, 2. Deflections, Tranquil, middle linebacker still. Greedy Williams with 7. Good. He's a good nickel back. Forced fumbles, Barrett, Donald. Kicking, Gould, 88%. Carlson, 91. Myers, 83. So these guys. And Tucker, 81. I think he's a career 90% hit rate. He only has 81% this year. Kick returns. Deion Jackson of the Colts. He guy has a kickoff return. McKenzie and Pettis. Good one there as well. Has 1 return. Jones, Watkins, Williams, Paccio, Humphreys. Is our guy here somewhere? Wow, no. Oh, there he is. 24.9. Middle of the pack. Punt returns. Lockett, Sutton, Hardman. It looks like no returns so far for touchdowns. And then Tremon Smith. He's upper echelon for punt returns. Yeah, no punt returns. All right, so that's it. Our next... Oh, wait a minute. We can kind of look at who's the best defense. All right, so best offense are the Cowboys, the Titans, the Cardinals, the Eagles, the Falcons, and the Rams. Oh, wait, this is offense. That's total. That's special teams as well. So Cowboys, Cardinals, Titans, Rams, Saints, Falcons. Passing are the worst offensive teams are the Ravens, the Vikings, the Seahawks, the Panthers, and the Chiefs, surprisingly. And then, of course, us. Passing, the Rams, Bengals, Broncos, Patriots, Saints. Worse are the Ravens, Bears, Commanders, and us, and the Panthers, and the Seahawks, and the Vikings. Best rushing are the 49ers, probably because Trey Lance is running all the time. Cowboys, Falcons, Cardinals, Commanders, Ravens. Worse are the Buccaneers, the Bengals, the Vikings, Chiefs, and the Jets. Points per game. Worse are the Seahawks, Vikings, Ravens, Buccaneers. Ooh, that's amazing. And the Jaguars. The Dolphins, 32.5. Dolphins, Cowboys, Saints, Falcons, and Colts are high scorers. Passing touchdowns, Saints, Rams, and Packers. Dolphins and Bengals and Giants. Ravens only have 1. Vikings, Panthers, Raiders, Chiefs. At least we're not in that one. Rushing TDs, Falcons, Cowboys, Commanders, Browns, Panthers, and Raiders. Leafs, Seahawks, Patriots, Packers, Buccaneers, Lions, and Jets. Defensively, worst are the Seahawks. You can't be a bad offense and a bad defense, Seahawks. Panthers, us, the Texans, we're up there. Buccaneers, Chargers, and Vikings. So, yeah, the Buccaneers are... Ooh. Best are the Bears. So that's why they're 1-3. The Saints, Packers, Chiefs, Colts, and Ravens. Oh, the Ravens are pretty good defensively. Worst passing is Steelers, Seahawks, Giants, Panthers, Cowboys, and Eagles. Best are the Bears, Lions, Saints, Chiefs, Bengals, and Colts. That's not really helping their record, is it? Best for the rushing is Packers, Steelers, Cowboys, Eagles, Browns. At least the Steelers have that going for them. Worst are the Bengals. Oh, that explains why they're 2-2. They're letting people run all over them. Seahawks, Lions, Patriots, Texans. Yeah, we got run over a couple of times. But we did pretty good this last game. Points. Best are the Saints, Colts, Packers, Panthers, Commanders, and Chiefs. Worst are the Steelers, Titans, Cardinals, the Texans, Jaguars, and Patriots. Who's got the least amount of sacks? The Steelers do. That's a surprise. Dolphins, Titans, Rams, Panthers, and Broncos. The best, the Saints have the Giants, Jets, Bengals, Buccaneers, and Browns have the most sacks. Most fumble recoveries, Saints, and us, the Texans. Nice. Interceptions, the 49ers, Bills, Packers, Colts have the most. Bears, Lions, Browns, and Seahawks only have one. And I think, you got third down conversions. The worst are the Jets, Colts, Vikings, us, the Bears, and the Bills. The best are the Rams, Falcons, Eagles, Saints, and Titans, and Broncos. Penalties. Least amount of penalties are Lions, Cowboys, Packers, Broncos. Most penalties are the Eagles, Saints, Chiefs, Commanders, and Patriots. And the turnover. Commanders are 3-1 basically because of this. 49ers, Patriots, they're doing well there in the turnover. Colts, Saints, Packers, Giants, and us, the Texans, but we're 0-4. That's horrible. Worse are the Bears, Lions, Jaguars, Steelers, Chargers, Dolphins, Titans. All right, so next up for us are the Jaguars. So 2 0-4 teams, but we're playing them at home. Hey, last time we faced a bad team, what we thought was a bad team in the Bears, we got beat. But we're being more competitive, so at least we got that going for us. And Flutie time is here. I mean, he basically tried to will us to a win there, and if he did not fumble on the last play of the game, we would have scored that. We would have scored the game-winning field goal, but not meant to be, because I think we're just going to be a hard luck loser this year. Anyways, that's it for me. Thanks for joining me. Eat up my interlock.